Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the weekend. It's Saturday. Hello, Kathy Hand. How are you feeling, honey? I hope you're doing a little better today than you were yesterday. I've been thinking about you and hoping that things would ease up with that knee of yours. So let me know how you're doing, and let's get the family in here. Where is everybody? Did everybody sleep in today? Kind of seems that way, doesn't it? It's okay. Good morning, good morning. And let's go into our hearts. Good morning, Annie. Oh, yay, Suzanne's here. Good morning. All right, well, let's breathe. We do the heart brain every morning. So touching the heart center, we slow down the breathing. Slowly in and slowly out. And do it again. Breathe into your lungs. Let it flow into your heart space. And relax the body when you breathe out. And this time, add in some love. Add in something that you are so very, very grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you. This whole family is so beautiful. And you are pure love. So let's get everybody in here to share in that love and to check in and hold each other and just love on each other today. A little bit better. All right. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. Yeah, we've got missing peas. We don't have our pair of jeans here yet. There's Erica. Good morning, Erica. All right, I'm going to see what the angel message was. Oh, there's our Deirdre. Hi, sweetheart. Good morning. All right, so, and there's one of our Jeans. Good morning, Auntie Jean. So the message that the angels gave is, don't limit yourself. I love that already. Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. Dr. Mae Jemison. And if you don't know who this lady is, oh my goodness, she was the first African-American astronaut to go into space. Dr. Mae Jemison. Good morning, Josie. I am a Kentuckian and very familiar with the story of Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I've even been to the original store. For those who do not know of his perseverance, let me share. Colonel Harlan Sanders received the honorary title of Kentucky Colonel from the governor of Kentucky. He loved to cook, and he did most of the family cooking as he grew up with a father since age 6. When he was 40 years old, he began cooking for hungry travelers at a service station in Corbin, Kentucky, less than 60 miles from where I grew up. He didn't start KFC until he was 60 years old, after receiving his first Social Security check of $105. That's when most people slow down and take it easy. Yet the colonel worked from age 60 to 73 to master his technique and grow his business. Many times he even slept in his car. I can relate to that. By 1964, there were more than 600 franchised outlets for his chicken. In that same year, Colonel Sanders sold his interest in the company for $2 and remained a predominant spokesman until his death at age 9. Dear angels, when we have a dream in our hearts, it's easier to persevere and not give up. Things may seem impossible, but that's only because we give in to limiting beliefs. I'm grateful that so many great inventors and innovators kept on going and believing in their dreams. Dear ones, your dreams are what make you open your eyes in the morning. What is the dream inside of you? You will never know if it can be achieved until you try. It's essential that you keep moving forward toward the fruition of your dream. You may feel that you want to quit and that no one understands or cares except for you, but we are encouraging you to stay focused stay focused on that door that you wish to move through. Learn from those who have gone before you. Give gratitude for the dream coming forward in your life. See it real, feel it real, and watch it appear to you. Dear angels, today I promise to stay motivated by my dreams. And yes, my dreams do wake me up in the morning. And I hope yours do too, because we have to keep them front and center. We just do. For us to achieve them, for them to come to fruition, we have to say hello to them every day. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Oh, thank you for sharing, Deirdre. And Andrea, grateful for the new book. Can't wait for the 19th to get some for myself and others. Are you talking about this book? The little angels in my pocketbook? Guess what? I'm going to read from this today. I'm so excited. Now, the book that you get won't have the stripe across it because that's just telling it that it's a proof copy. But yeah, this is the book, you guys. And did you see the video with little Liko? Liko cat is so adorable. And she blessed it yesterday. She gave it her love and rolled all over it and put her little paws on it like she was owning it. So it's so beautiful to see an animal react to energy that way. Auntie Jean, oh, I love you too, Auntie Jean, and I love this book. Deirdre says, dreams. I had the weirdest weather dream last night. All right. Well, that would be interesting to have a weather dream and see if it comes true or not. Good morning, Andrea, Greg. Oh, thank you. And Deirdre, you did see the video. I'm telling you, I am going to miss this cat. She has so much personality. And I can't eat without her. Every time I go in to eat a meal, I don't care what the meal is. She wants it, and she's determined that she's going to get it. It's so cute. Oh, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all of this. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I know we're going to do a blast, a launch on Tuesday. Tuesday's the day, you guys. If we all go in and buy it together at the same time, then it goes out in front of more people. It raises the numbers. It's the algorithm. It's so that everybody can see it and it gets out there. And yeah, let's do this. Let's get more people buying this book and sharing it out in the world. All right. Kuan Yin says, love makes all things possible. It sure does. It made this little book possible. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. Yes, let's pray for the grant to come through. I won't hear anything probably for another month and a half, I think, was what they said. But yeah, I'm going to keep applying to every grant there is that I apply for. All right, love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. I love that. So, love makes all things possible. I believe, and oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. This morning, I will pick up, well, actually, early afternoon, I'll pick up Deb Goldberg and Ruth Anderson at the airport, and we're headed to the Keys. I get to hug Mariette. I'm so excited. So we get to spend a week down there. So I'll be hopefully going live and showing you some of the beauty from the Keys. because it's one of my favorite places in the whole world. I have two very favorite places. One of those is the Keys, and the other is Colorado, of course. And that's where I'll be going after I leave Florida. All right, so what's your check-in? How are you all doing? And what's going on? And do we want some messages from that angel book? Maybe. Do you want the messages from the angel book today, or do you still want the tiny book? Let's see what your preference is. The page numbers in this one are 1 to 95. Oh, you want both. Oh, okay. So I guess if you give me a number, tell me whether it's the angel book or the tiny book, because I have them both right here. And these are, I've started making them a series on Amazon. So when you go in, you'll see both of them when you pull it up. All right, so any more check-ins? I guess we're going to the book. Sally, we are good. We believe they finally got Tony's dose correct with her meds, so she is doing really well. I'm so glad to hear that. I really am. Congratulations, Tony. I love you so much, and we want you doing really well. All right, so Annie is the very first one that's asking for a message from the Angels book. And page 18, I think, is what you said, Annie. 18 from the new book. And Auntie Jean says, I'm so happy for you, Deb and Ruth, but I'm a little bit jealous. Heart Harbor is one of my favorite places in the world. And there's our Marietta. I'm so excited that I get to see Marietta this week. All right, page 18 in this new book, Angels in My Pocket. Cracking it open, you guys. New book. No one can take your power away unless you allow it to happen. There may be people who are bigger and stronger than you physically who choose to inflict harm or threaten you in some way. Realize that they are the ones with the problem, not you. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there with someone who was physically strong, and it was an abusive relationship. And yeah, that's not fun, but also you do take on this element of, did I do something to make this happen? I remember the very first time was we had gone off on a trip, and he had fallen asleep and woke up, and he had been drinking, woke up, and he's yelling and screaming at me, and I have no idea why. I'm like, I must have done something, right, to make that happen. So a lot of times we doubt ourselves, and that's part of the disease. That's part of the whole cycle of the abuse, is thinking that we somehow did something to make it happen. But no, that's their journey. That's their life that they're looking at. Yes, Kathy, it's called, I believe, the Pelican. Look it up. It's Pelican something, and they're little cabins right on the beach, and you're going to absolutely love it. Okay, so Erica says 11 in both. She's being a little greedy. So let's see. Page 11. I'll do from the new book first. To be loved is your birthright. As a divine being of love and light, call it to you and allow the door to your heart to open up to receive. I love that message, and I love that for you, Erica. And I'm so glad you're here with us this morning. All right, page 11 in the tiny book says, love is what you desire because your soul resonates with that energy. It is your true state of being. It is the familiar way for all of you. It's a remembrance of being in your pure spiritual form. Yes, it is healing because of its very nature, a return to purity and innocence, and your heart responds to that. So, Erica, your messages were both about love and receiving love and the deservedness of love in your life. I love those messages. So let's see if we have more. Page 6 in the new book for Sally and Tony. And I hope you're hearing me okay. I'm trying to talk loud to cover a little bit of background noise. So page 6 in the Angels in My Pocket book. Oh, you received both. Awesome, Erica. All right, page 6 says, dear ones, life does not have to be so hard or traumatic. Those experiences you lived through were your sandpaper. They helped shape you and slough off which keeps you from shining in the world. You know, if you've ever exfoliated your skin, that's what I see when I read these words. Sometimes our skin gets dry and flaky, right? Especially in the wintertime when we're maybe inside in heat and we're not getting the fresh air all the time like we do when it's nice outside. And sometimes you have to exfoliate that skin. And then when you do, especially the face, when you scruff off what has just kind of sitting there stagnant, you do shine. Your body shines when you get rid of it. So that's what I relate it to, is the experiences that we have. They're kind of like sloughing off all of that dead skin and helping us to shine more and helping our aura to glow more. So I love that. And Sally says, I've been saying this for 2 weeks now. Life doesn't have to be so hard. Thank you for the validation. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, that was a beautiful message and a beautiful page that you picked there on page 6. And page 24 for Rick. We certainly will, Josie, and let's call him in here. Arg to our Ricky coming in with us this morning. And page 24. So let's see what 24 has to say. A message from our Ricky. Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones here. Which one do I choose? I'm going to let you choose, Josie. 1, 2, 3, or 4. There's 4 messages. Good morning, Blue. Hello, hello. How is Vermont? And hopefully you're having good weather. I know out west, our Dr. Ruth Anderson is running away from a snowstorm. They had, I believe she said they had 16 inches of snow this late in March. Crazy. All right, number 4, Josie says, for it is not the destination, but the journey that holds the key to self-realization, soul expansion, and spiritual enlightenment. Through the pursuit of dreams, may you discover not only that you are capable of achieving, but also who you are capable of becoming. A light bearer, a change maker, a dreamer who dared to dream and never gave up. I love that. And yeah, doesn't that sound like Ricky talking? Because he was all of that. He was so beautiful, is so beautiful. Sorry, Ricky. Yeah, he was definitely a light bearer when he walked on this earth plane and helped us all to see more light in our own lives. So blessings to Ricky this morning. And Josie, we love you so much. Thank you for being a part of this family. All right, so Kathy says, Bob wants 86 from the new book. Jim said they had 2 feet of snow and sent pictures. Wow. Yeah, I know. It's crazy this late in March for them to have that. Page 86 for our Bob hand. Dear ones, to laugh deeply and fully is to sing out God's praises, as it is an expression of pure joy. It sure is. And look at that. I see a mistake on that page. So thank you for picking that so I can see the corrections I need to make before this goes live on Tuesday. So let me just write down page 86. And Kathy Hand, I did something very special for you and others that I know use this, the tiny book and messages a lot. So I will show you what I did in this book that's different from the last book. In the very back of the book, you have places where you can write down your favorite pages, or maybe a message hits you as you were reading. And yeah, so that was an inspiration from the angels to do that. So Bob, I hope you liked your message. I hope you resonated with that. Annie says, I'm hearing it's a celebration. The song, Congratulations, Mama P. Oh, celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Absolutely. Oh, I'm loving this morning, you guys. This is so cool. And Kathy said that was perfect for Bob. I love when he laughs. Yeah, he's got a great laugh. And so do you, Kathy. So more laughter, please, in both of your lives. All right. Auntie Jean wants page 33 in both, she says. Well, I think I'll go to the tiny book first. It's feeling kind of neglected over here beside of me. So page 33 says, simplicity, patience, compassion, and most of all, love are the ingredients that will turn your life into the best experience possible. Simply be, without all the complications of trying to figure everything out, but rather trusting the source. Be patient with yourself, with others, and with your expectations in any given situation. Yay! I love that message. And Blue says, it's not out of the normal for us to get 3 inches of snow in March, though we really have not had much snow here at all this winter. I know, you really didn't get a whole lot. You didn't get much of a winter at all. And not like last year. I remember last year was brutal for you all in Vermont. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy Hand. Yeah, it was an inspired thing from the angels. They're like, put pages in there for people to write on. So not only do you get the beautiful messages, but you get to make a note in the back of the book when something strikes you and there's a page number that you want to keep going back to refer to something. All right, so page 33 from the Angels book says, remember that your wounds do not define you. However, they do have the power to fuel your purpose in life. Oh, Jean, this is such a beautiful message for us. And something that this is one of those that I think I need to put in front of me all the time. Our wounds don't define us. We go through a lot in life. We go through a lot of trials and tribulations. That's not who we are. When we tell our life story, it's not our wounds. It's the rising up of the phoenix after all of those wounds after going through the fires. So I think that's a very profound little message from the Angel book. I wrote a poem in this Angel book, and I want to read that before we go into our prayers. Yes, it is prayer time. So let me put that up there for you. So there's a poem in the back of the book that was written just for this book and for all of us. And the poem is The Rise of the Sacred. Now, see, I need to move the margins over a little bit there. The Rise of the Sacred. Alone I sit, breathe. Okay, let me try that again. Alone I sit, breath slowing, eyes closed, hands clasped in prayer. Peace. A gentle feather wafts across my face. No longer alone. They have arrived. Quietly, softly. Peace. Rise up. It is time. Rise up. Come to the sacred appointment. Peace. Love. Namaste. So that was one that I wrote just for this book. I need to scoot the margins over a little bit on that one. So yeah, thank you for letting me play with this book, because I still have time to go in and fix things that need to be fixed. And thank you for picking pages that are bringing my attention there so I can go in and do that. And it's going to be on Kindle. And I believe I'm hearing that I need to put these in an audible book, or at least audio, so that if you're driving or if you're just wanting to lay there with your eyes closed and listen to the messages, you can do that. Thank you, Jean. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, it was inspired definitely by the angels. Oh, thank you, Sally. Prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, and those feeling unloved, fearful, and unsafe. Prayers for our families as well. Yes, indeed. And I know our Deirdre is going to put up our daily prayer. And yes, thank you, Blue. Very powerful poem. Oh, goodness, Josie, it's not supposed to be live yet to order because I still have to make changes to it. I just got my proof copy yesterday. They weren't supposed to make it live yet. So I'm sorry you did that, because it's not going to have everything exactly the way it's supposed to be. But I'll get you a copy of the revised one with all the changes. So don't order it yet, you guys. If you see that you can order it, just wait until everything is complete with all the tweaks. And I could only do that after I got the proof of it, the printed copy. And then on Tuesday, we'll all buy it together. So yeah, cancel it, because like I said, there's things in here, like maybe some margins that were a little off, or words, or something that needed to be shifted and changed. So yeah, it'll be absolutely perfect. Order it on Tuesday, and I can't wait. I can't wait for you all to have it in your hands. And Leo, good morning, Leo. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Congratulations. And you love audiobooks as your eyes get tired from reading for too long, and your voice is so calming and smoothing. Thank you for those words. Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, support for parents of addicted children. Yes. I heard this song last night on TikTok, because I've been creating some little TikToks to advertise the Angel book as well. And the song was written about human trafficking. And it's not a well-known artist. It's somebody that's not a household name as far as a singer. And I sent him a message and asked if we can use his song as our song for human trafficking, because it's so poignant. And, you know, he doesn't mess around with words. He's like trying to get people to open their eyes to what's really happening. And they're banning his song. It's so interesting that when somebody speaks out against corruption, that all of a sudden they're getting blacklisted, or their information's being taken down off of the social media where they posted it. So I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I sent him a message and I'm hoping to hear back from him, because it's a beautiful song and he has a beautiful voice. So let's pray for that and see if we can use his song. I think it's called Maria, and it's about a little girl who was trafficked. So let's hope that we can use that. Oh, great. Thank you, Josie. Yeah, you guys, just wait until I get everything straightened out from the tiny book, from the Angel's book. I'll be going through it page to page and seeing what needs to be fixed that maybe I missed before I sent it in. But that's the beauty of having a proof copy, because now I can see what needs to be shifted and changed. And Sally says, we just bought the movie Sound of Freedom. Looking forward to watching it with a box of tissues. You definitely will need that. And get ready to be triggered with anger, because I was like so angry at just the fact that so much of this is happening and it's so prevalent and there's so much corruption involved in it. So, okay, so any prayer requests, anything we need to know about? We need someone like Matthew McConaughey to do the audio. Well, I was thinking about Jim Mershon myself. He has such a beautiful, deep voice. We'll have to see if we can maybe twist his arm. All right, so pray for Ruth and Deb. They're both on airplanes right now, and they're both flying into Fort Lauderdale. So I get to go retrieve them when their plane lands, and we're going to load up that vehicle with their suitcases and get on down the road to the Keys. We'll be there this afternoon. So I'm very, very excited about this journey and this time with them, and being able to see what comes out of that, because I think there's going to be some profound insight while we're together. And while I'm down there, I got to finish up Midnight Calls, so that book will be ready for a book launch probably in a couple of weeks, I would say, on that one. It's a little more complicated than the smaller book, because there is more to it, and it's a bigger book, so the formatting, can get kind of screwy when you have that many pages. All right, so if you have loved ones you need to lift up, let's remember our Julie Kiss and our Blue Jean and Deirdre and Mama Hotto Bear. Who else? Who else has stuff going on? Kathy Hand, always praying for you and for you to be out of pain in all levels, physical and emotional. Pray for Joanne. She's probably at the airport right now. She's flying back to Fort Lauderdale today, so it's going to be a meeting up at the airport, it seems. I don't know if I'll get to see her while I'm there picking up the girls, or if I'll miss her totally today. But please pray for her and for her mom. That's why she went up to North Carolina, was to check on her mom, who I think most of you know. Her mom fell and had to have surgery on both knees, and she's in rehab right now. So please lift her up and that beautiful family. Her mom's name is Dolores. So lifting up Dolores Cook. All right, anybody put in that there. And pray for Kamari is going the 10 million for world peace meditation every day because Marbeth and I both are traveling this week. She'll be out west and I'll be down south. And Kamari's picking up the slack, so you won't be left alone. There will be a meditation every day. Oh, thank you, Auntie Jean. Yes, it's been beautiful to be here in Joanne's house, her and her husband John, and we keep him in our prayers as well for his arm to heal. So let's go into our hearts. We connect in with the breath. So just breathe. Breathe into your lungs. Let it go into your heart center. And then exhale it back out slowly. Breathe in again and start to feel your body relax. Start to just see beauty. See your aura start to expand. Let's envision that we're standing in a circle all together, touching each other, holding hands with one person on each side of you. And just watch your energetic ethereal wings start to spread out with your aura. That's what I see as our wings, is our aura just spreading out in a beautiful way outside of our body. And just watch what happens when you start bringing in love into your heart. The heart center receives that love and your energy field expands. The growth. Watch as you interact with each other, as your auras just cannot be contained. You have to give hugs. Let's do that this morning. We're giving each other aura hugs. Our energies intermixing, intertwining with only love. And say to yourself, only love and light is welcome here in my heart. My aura is expanding to receive more love and light from others in my world. And I give love and light to them. And anything that's going on inside of you, any emotional turmoil or distress that's happening, let's just see it being healed with the love that we're sharing. Anything physical that's happening, allow us to wrap our energy field around you and love on you and let you feel that love coming directly from Source, our Creator, and flowing through us to each other. We lift up all of those on our prayer list, everyone who has placed a loved one in our care, on our list, in our Reiki grids, just loving on each other, and on our grid keepers. Let's lift up our pair of genes, our blue gene up in Vermont and our Auntie Jean out in Texas, and pray that they stay strong as they give Reiki every day into those grids, into the names that are placed there, which is all of you. Let's pray for these messages that are now going out into the world. It's like a new baby has been born. The angels in my pocket is going out to spread light and love. Maybe there's someone who will pick it up, maybe even as a gift that someone had them, and they'll see a glimpse of hope. And speaking of hope, lift up our Hope Wellington Marshall over in the UK, lifting her up for complete healing. Let's pray for our world, this beautiful earth planet that we're on, praying for peace on our earth, praying for people to see each other, respect each other, and honor each other. Let's pray for our soil on the earth, that it's fertile, that it brings forth crops of food for us to eat and be nourished. Let's pray for those countries that don't have food resources and water resources, the two things that are necessary along with air for us to survive on this earth. Let's pray for those areas that are in turmoil, areas like Kenya and parts of Africa that have just become so turbulent and violent. Let's pray for areas where there's still wars going on in our world, and pray for the resolution and for peace to fall in the hearts of those that are there. Let's pray for abundance for us all, that we can thrive. And there is so much on our earth. It is an abundant universe. So let's call in that abundance to each of us, those who are struggling financially. Just own your magnificence. Own that, yes, you are abundant, and say that to yourself every day. I live in an abundant universe, and I claim my abundance. Let's pray for those that are going through the extreme weathers right now, wherever they are, and just pray for warmth for our homeless and shelter for those who need shelter from storms. And let's pray for this family. We are getting ready this coming week, to celebrate 4 years together. And let's just pray that this love and this camaraderie continues forever, how long it's supposed to continue. That we'll be here for each other, loving on each other and supporting each other. And thank you. I love you. Every day when we say those words, it's so healing. It's so beautiful, the love we share with each other. So Erica is asking prayers for her Beth, her daughter, and for her healing of the back. Thank you. And Kathy, Bob would appreciate if we would all send our beautiful energetic aura to his, which is rather an angry shade due to our home life situation. You got it, Bob. We're here for you. Just cover that home in this love that we're sending forth. Just see it covering the walls and staying there with you, permeating everything in your home. All right, so we are beginning with the thank yous. I love you. Whoops. It moved. All right, so let me get those words up here. Thank you, I love you. And let's get Leo singing us the song that we love so much. I didn't cue it up, but that's all right. I'm finding it easier these days. Here we go, here we go. It's that time to share some love. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call it AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and love. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy. How did you all like the messages from the Angels book today? Share with me. Let me know what you think. Thank you, Auntie Jean. We love you so much. And Blue Jean, So much love to you. Oh, thank you, Bob and Kathy. Love you both. Annie Banani. Annie, I may bring Joanne to Louisiana to meet you. We were talking about it last night. Oh, thank you, Bob, for listening in. Erica, you love the messages? Thank you. Yeah, I'm falling in love with this little angel book. Cuppa full of joy. So now, Bob, you know what we do every morning, so you can tune in at any time. Or simply accept, align, allow. Morning Cuppa full of joy and flirty payday. To start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the thought. There you go, Erica. Tuesday's the day. Let's go. All right, Deirdre's ready to help out Leo. And I remembered to put the woo in the book, you guys. At the very end, of course. Woo, thank you. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you, Auntie Jean. Woo, what a great day. I'm so excited. So I'm going to get off of here and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for the afternoon cuppa. I will see you all then. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And let's get some excitement building around this little angel book. So if you see me put out some promos telling about it and getting the word out that it's a thing now, it's real and it's here, please help me spread that, share it out, share it with others so they can know that there's something exciting coming on Tuesday. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. So much love. Namaste, y'all.